Hey, it's Barbara Ireland with a Mind Loop Daily Insight, and today it's about what we consume with our eyes, our ears, our mouth, and if it's gross stuff or not. Especially in the morning. Here's why I wanted to talk about this today. It is my morning, and you're on Google or on YouTube, and you're just you're watching something and it has this recommended other videos you might like, and you watch one and then there's another list and it goes on and on. Pretty soon you're down this weird train you don't even expect to go down. Well, I ended up being suggested video for me was watching a 6.5-year-old psychopathic girl being interviewed by a psychologist about how she wants to kill her brother and her parents and how she tortures the animals. I got about 4 minutes in and I stopped and I turned it off. Now, I am extremely curious about the world. I love the experience of being curious. And I learn from things all over the place, and I love it. But I have to be very careful because, that phrase, curiosity killed the cat. For me, curiosity can take me down a dark spiral. And it's like a mind loop. Mind loops do this, and emotions can do this. If we allow ourselves to loop on a thought, or to it's not exactly feel the emotion, but be in emotion and be actually in resistance to wanting to be in that emotion. But it's, let's just say, feeling an emotion for now. When we're looping on these things and we're not interrupting them and going out of that loop, we spiral down. And that's what my whole thing is about, like how to not allow the down spiral, because once you're down there, it takes a lot of effort to get back up, just like a jet airplane has to get all this effort just to be freaking flying. Well, it takes us a lot of effort to pull out of a dark spiral in order to see if we can maybe spiral up. That would be ideal. But sometimes just to get to ground zero, So anyway, when I consume something, whether it's a video like I was watching today, or watching or listening to political radio or TV in the morning, or consuming food, any of those things that I know are unhealthy for me, I feel sick energetically. There's ways to not consume things with my senses that make me feel like this. This is plastic, by the way. It's not real. But you get the idea? That's what we end up feeling. We feel like poo. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. I've done that plenty in my life. So I turned off that video of the little girl after 4 minutes, even though I was intrigued and had a macabre interest in it also. Like when you're driving by a car wreck, I just refuse to look because I don't want to trigger that macabre interest in me. And I feel a lot better because I was watching it going, I'm intellectually really interested. The macabre piece in me is like really like, whoa, what's going to happen next? And I also was feeling kind of sick to my stomach. I was feeling jangly in my body, like my nerves were going, like that feeling. And it wasn't good. And I knew my whole day would be colored with this little shadow of what I'd watched. In the back of my head, I'd hear the little girl talking about how she wanted to kill her brother or whatever. That's not good. You know why? Here's the thing. If I allow myself to consume food that I know makes me kind of sick, even though it tasted good in the moment. Political stuff that intrigues me. I love this historian I listen to on the radio. He's smart. I learn things, but if I listen to it, I start going down powerless feeling and divisive feelings. If I watch things like this video, I feel emotionally really sad and sick. And when I do that, I am not connecting with people that I want to connect. I am not creating things I want to create. I am not doing these amazing, amazing, beautiful things that I have planned for my life. I'm not living to my highest potential because I am allowing these things that I am consuming to pull my energy in that dark spiral. And it makes me more tired, it makes me more bummed out, makes me less hopeful, less energetic, less creative, less opened thoughts. So that was my insight today. I mean, I know that, but I keep coming back to this over and over and over, and I have to catch myself in the middle of consuming these things. So I'm curious, how do you guys start your mornings? Because that's really, really important to me, how I start the morning and what do I consume or do. That makes your spiral go up instead of down. And what habits do you have that are not healthy in the morning in particular that spiral you down? What do you consume? And is it gross and make you feel like that? Or does it make you feel enlightened and light and happy and joyful and creative? Let me know, and more tomorrow. Thanks, bye.